Good evening. It will be evening. It's 5 something, 5:30ish. I don't know. Where am I going? First of all, happy Tuesday. Hopefully this will be up. It'll be up this week because I just posted a reel, so I'm trying to wait a day or two before I post anything else. The reel's on Instagram. It's not on YouTube. Maybe I'll post it on YouTube before this. So where am I going? I am going to, there's a organization called Third Space, THYRD, and they say young people. I think maybe they mean like the 30s, maybe 20s and 30s. Anyway, they put on these things called salons, which I guess in Italy or Europe, whatever, is basically when people come together to talk. I've been to one other last time. I don't remember which video it was, but I think it was that day. I was very, very tired. I'm trying to think if I did a video that day or not because I was so tired. But right now, sunscreen, eyebrows are Benefit Cosmetics. Again, I don't know if that's female owned. This last day of Women's Month. Most of my stuff is, I wear as women owned. The few here and there that are not, or I'm never sure about. Like MAC, I know for sure. NARS, or I'm not sure about NARS either. I'll put that right there. Later I'll be like, what is that? So it's Fenty. Also the event's called Masculinity Paradox, and I guess maybe because I'm Gen X, which I'm also been told I'm a Zennial. I'm born in the later part of the 70s, so I'm still Gen X. But I get all these posts about millennials, and I'm like, I'm not a millennial. And all the things they post, I'm like, that's not millennial shit. That's Gen X stuff. Anyway, so I guess Gen Z men have some kind of like toxicity or something when it comes to women and dating and marriage and relationships and things like that. So I guess this is about that. I'm going because I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, I would not ever date a Gen Z because what? I mean, that's the way I usually date older anyway, but I'm like, I don't understand anything they're going through, or don't think I would relate to them. Because like at work, we have only Gen Zers, and I'm just like, I have never worked in corporate, obviously. The things they do or say, I'm like, no. You're lucky this company is a little more lax than they should be, because you should not be doing that. And sometimes they do have to be reined in because they do things that are not. I did set my eyebrows, but we're going to do them again because they look a little oily. I did put just sunscreen on like maybe 5 minutes ago, so it should be settled by now. But I guess they expect the males expect the women to obey or be domestic or something. I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to find out what is going on, and then regarding like dating apps, I'm like, I ain't been on a dating app in a very long time. I refuse to get on them because I've heard the stories, about stuff going on. T-shirt I'm wearing does go up to here. Sometimes I don't like it on my neck. Got a little bit left. And the fan is on, so it probably went halfway over there anyway. So I used TirTir before, but this is 45N, which is saddle brown instead of the one that I use. And I do realize that other one, oxidizing, it looked better, but again, y'all did not see like the side, whatever, is very obvious. And so this one, hopefully, because it's, okay, I'm not gonna do that side, because it's more neutral, because I do have warmth, I know this, warmth, but I also have neutral here. And then hopefully just highlight it highlight to make it. Okay, getting this open will make it work as well, and hopefully it won't oxidize too much to where my face looks dark. If not, I can send it back. I got it done I got it from Amazon. I didn't want to go through Ultra again because, you know, Ultra is slow. It's the mini again because the other one is way too big. This is the mini, right? Yeah, it's the mini because the other one, you see how it fits in my hand. That's how I know it's the mini. The other one was like huge. I just want to make sure. But yeah, it's just to gather and see what the other generations are going through or dealing. And like I said, apps. I haven't been on apps, dating apps, in a very long time. And I know some friends are off and on it, and I'm like, I have not been in a very long time. I'm like, if we're gonna meet somebody, I'm gonna meet you where I be at. My friends will tell you I'll be outside. I'll see these videos. I'll be outside, and I don't go to these things to meet anybody. If I meet somebody, the people I have met on dating apps, we ended up being like friends, like good friends. Versus, I forgot how I got this open last time. Versus, okay, again, don't push it in, pull up. So, again, got the little finger. So, let's pull off everything. A little tab. And that's what the 45N looks like. How did I get stuff on the thingy over there? I don't want that on my face. Okay, so I'm going to go in. Put some over there. I'll just be even about it. And then we're going to tap. Hopefully even out. And not have too much of my go on my face. Because even if it is going to oxidize, I'd rather it. My face is not as bronzy as it usually is. So let's see right there. You see how good that looks right there. Like that is blending in with that part of my face very well. So yeah, this may have. Sorry, you see I'm concentrating now. I'm gonna rub some more off. I'll just try to put my other finger in it because I'm like, I can't hold it. That's what the problem is. I'm gonna turn and see in a video later to see how it's matching my neck because I can never tell while I'm doing the video. Yeah, it's not bad at all. Compared to how bright the other one was. It does look a little dark a little bit. But if let's go over the ears because it's gonna match the ears. I have noticed a different video. Y'all see me put things on my ears, but it didn't seem like I was putting things on my ears. So remind me to set around my ears. So I may see people I know because a lot of people I go to these events and know or whatever, they're younger than me. So okay, you see that's much left. I'm gonna set this right here. And then I'm also going to kind of soak some of this up. But yeah, so I ended up usually being really good friends with guys I had met on dating apps like a long time ago. Because I don't think people use Plenty of Fish anymore. People use Bumble now. Do they still? And then Match.com, but I know Match had some kind of lawsuit or something years ago. And the thing about this is it's full coverage, so and they say, oh, you can see, like I said, this part looks great right there. I'm trying to think what else there is. Tinder, I think I was on Tinder a very short period of time. I wasn't a Tinder person. But I know somebody I know did meet somebody and met and matched, or was great. Like some people I know have matched great on like Tinder and stuff like that, but I'm just like, But also, I know I used to see in those apps people I knew, people who I knew who were not single. So I'm like, yeah. So that was the other thing. This might be not bright enough. So, yeah, right there, it doesn't look that bright. So it's just the same people. I'm like, okay. Well, I'd see the same people on the same apps. And I'm like, yeah. I wasn't going to do any cream products, but we're going to see if this shows up with this shade. Okay, this doesn't look bad, but getting most of my. Okay, it does. Does it? Okay, we'll see. Of course, I'm thinking what other concealer I have if it's bright enough. I don't know if that did anything right there when you blend it out. Yeah, it's just too dark right there. Or too light, kind of. I can kind of see it. Maybe when I powder. I said I literally just decided to use cream products. Anyways, downtown at a place I've been to before for a talk. I want to say it's called Dialogue. Y'all know where if you live in Phoenix, the James Baldwin mural on the building, as you go into downtown Phoenix, off Central, it's in that building. It's supposed to be sold out, and I'm like, I want to get there earlier than I normally would because I'm like, I'm 47. I can't stand for long periods of time. I can't stand for 2 hours. Because my back will be hurting. So I'm like, respect your elders. Okay. Yeah, it's very subtle, but you can see it. I might with the touch rock. Do I have a tissue? Okay. I was just trying to see if it's self-setting. I forgot if it was or not. But yeah, lighten up the. And then I'm going to. Okay, just a little chip. I was wondering what's going on. So it's like, what's going on? Did I say it's 89? It's 89. It actually rained this afternoon. Was it this afternoon or this morning? Might have been this morning, but it did rain. And then, of course, the sun came back out because that is Phoenix for you. It rain in the morning and rain hard, and then act like nothing happened. Okay. I am going to blend this out. Okay. Because I'm like, we gotta lighten this up. Oh, did that early. Normally I don't go in that early. Yeah, it's only 2 hours. There's some event, I think, Thursday that's happening downtown Phoenix. But it's like an hour. Who's driving to downtown Phoenix just for an hour? I mean, I appreciate the hour, but I'm not gas. People ain't spending gas money to go somewhere for an hour. Like this, I can actually take the light rail and get off in the Roosevelt station. But I don't know if I want to deal with the homeless, but transit, yeah, pretty much. The light rail people. If you've been on light rail, you know what I mean. It's different than like New York subway kind of people. So I just feel like there's too much right here. And I'm like, okay, if I can lighten up the sides a little bit. Okay. Prep to my eyes. So I usually wipe them first and then put the primer on. Because we now have oily lids, so that's why I usually start that way. It's too much on that one. Let's wipe my finger. Look at that concealer right there. I'm like, okay, I can't go too far. And this primer dries down, so you don't really have to set it with powder or anything like you do if you use a concealer. I think it's pretty much dry now. Okay, I'm going to, I should have used a different blush. I have Huda Beauty. I haven't used this in a while. And it still smells like black cherry. I don't know whatever the founder's going through or what people are saying. I haven't been paying attention or haven't looked into what's going on, so don't come for me. Let's put that in there. Because the other one just was too glowy. It wasn't putting a lot of color. So we'll see what this does. I'm letting my eyelids dry. Okay, that seems like it's more. Okay. I think it's just because it's full coverage and my face is very shiny. So we are powdering the hell out of this. I think it's because everything is powdery. I mean, moist. Full coverage. It's me adapting to that as well. So I'm like, am I breaking out right there? Okay, it's camera looks a little moist. Looks less here, but I see it though. Like the nose, there's a lot in the nose. So I'm trying to and say dry it out on my nose, but yeah, try to dry it out on my nose. Okay. What's it gonna? Oh, we can do the eyeshadow now. But yeah, so we'll see what this is. You can also do one on abolition. I don't care about learning about the history of abolition, stuff like that. What did I watch? Did I watch a movie or read a book? I read a book about abolition. It's from book club. I don't remember the name of that book. If anybody from book club actually, yeah, I don't remember what it's called. Watches these videos, then y'all can leave, drop that. So I don't remember at all. I'm blend up because I'm not gonna get eyeshadow to put under my eyebrows right now. Because this is kind of a weekday look, I guess you could say. I'm supposed to go to book club this end of this week, and I'm like, yeah, I haven't barely started the book, so that's one reason. The other reason is gas. Going right after. I mean, luckily it's a couple of hours. It's an hour to get there, a little less than an hour to get back. But and again, I have a good time. I like going to book club. It's just gas right now. I'm like, I need this gas to last till next week. So yeah, my calendar's still in March. I was like, what? But which makes sense because it's the 31st. Let's see if I can see it above. Because hooded eye problems. There we go. And the group that I usually do the happy hours with, which they haven't been doing this season. I don't know why. I don't know if they're going to wait till summer or whatever. They do a kickball tournament, and it's on the same night the Phoenix Film Festival of the event I go to every year. It's that same night every year, that kickball tournament. And I'm just like, I was telling this girl the other day, I'm like, I can't go. I can't ever go because it's always that same night. Oh, and so the event I went to Saturday for Maiden, her image, it was nice. Got to see Malachi, and she appreciated me coming, and she told me, she's like, I see your videos, whatever. I see your makeup looks. I'm like, thank you. But it's a nice little event, and I met this one lady. She's a director, what have you, and she used to be in news or whatever. She's a filmmaker, and mind you, she's younger than me. She's 40. I know it's 47, but how we don't always have to be creating. She said something along those lines. We don't always have to be creating something, which is like, okay, I kind of needed to hear that because I had this saying I've been going by: while you're waiting, create or be creating, kind of thing. I've been going by that, so that's what these videos are. What I've been doing, that's what that has been. And it's like she's giving me permission to. You don't always have to be creating something. So it's like, okay. Mind you, that other quote was by a man. Here's a quote by a woman. It's like, you don't always have to be doing something. I'm like, okay, I guess I needed to hear that. It's glowy right here. So that is I am going to, no, you haven't seen me do this before. I'm just gonna pat. And of course it's coming off because it's not non-transferable. And I know I'm going to powder it, but still it's very glowy. So I just want to tame that down before I powder as well. But yeah, it's a nice event. They did headshots. When you get there, they're like, oh, you want to get your headshot? I'm like, okay, I guess. was not expecting to get headshots done. And they look nice from what I saw from the preview. I was like, you're going to have to direct me on how to stand, whatever, because I'm like, I don't do this. My selfies, I'm sitting here, standing there with a dress, what have you, but I was like, you need to direct me because I'm not, I'm used to being behind the camera, so he did. He like, stand this way, a little bit, turn up, and then he's like, yeah, they just, they look good, preview, like I said, when I could see. Because I did put powder, highlighter there, aka concealer. I guess the first day of the Diamondbacks, baseball season was on Monday, yesterday. One of my friends, she was there. I was like, I knew she was gonna be there. She loves some baseball. She really does. So she was very happy because it's her season. I'm trying to do extra powder here because, like I said, it's very glowy. And that's a concern. Okay. Let's do bronzer. Start with the normal one and see if that does anything. And then I think, yeah, the Final Four is this weekend. I don't watch college ball, so basically this just means I'm avoiding downtown Phoenix from the 2nd to the 6th. So that's what, Thursday to Monday? So I'm avoiding, well, it's not like I'd be down there anyway, but yeah, I'm avoiding downtown Phoenix. Now, there's a free concert. Kalani's going to be performing. They always do a free concert. I think when they did the men's, they had a free concert too. So there's that, but I'm like, that's going to be crowded because it's free. And you can take light rail because light rail will go right there to where it's at. Yeah, just keep nothing. Getting that brush to to my nose contour. Seems to be turning okay. But yeah, Okay, let's see if I want to go in with both. Let's go with both. And I could use the one to, tap that off my hand because I'm seeing it. The thing is, like, it looks like I mattified it now, but I'm just like, if it was hotter outside, definitely would be. I'm gonna go in the lighter one, kind of top. But yeah, I think sometimes, like, when it's full coverage, that throws me off. Looking at it, and I'm like, okay. Mom's like, should I have wiped a layer off? Okay. How was it? Yeah, it's not that bad. We're almost finished. This is what's left over from whenever I went out Saturday, because I had cleaned out the cover, the lid, so that's all on here. So I don't need to. I don't even have the canister out. I don't need to go into that. Part of me is worried about the oxidations and then being too. It's because certain things said it's semi-matte, other things said it was satiny. I'm like, which is it? Because they have a matte one, but they don't have it in my shade. Okay. Otherwise, I definitely would have done that one, which is nail founder. Y'all saw I pretty much just ran out. So we definitely have to. What's left of this? And you see that's dying too, but I do have the bigger one with sunscreen in it, but the sun is going down. Normally I would wait, because I have 3 different. Yeah, but somehow it still looks like it's too light. I'm like, how? What's the neutral? Let's see the spots right there. I was like, I'm a little gray hair there. I don't mind at all. I think realize I have some right here. Usually when I'm toning my face after I wash my face, I see that and I'm like, why is that part of my head lighter? And then I realize there's gray hairs right there. I thought it was my skin. No, it's gray hairs. Okay. I know I just did that. I'm going to the Fenty mini, whatever. This one. So I'm just patting it in there. It's Invisimatte, so even if at first you kind of see some white. Basically, I'm just trying to mattify my T-zone. I don't think I'm really a full coverage girl. Girls are out. They haven't been out all day. Because I know Minna, I don't know her last name, but she's a full coverage girl. I'm more of a medium. My plan is not, I'm wearing that skirt, that's a denim skirt, not to have a purse, so it should kind of mean me not taking this with me. If I have a tissue. Sometimes I know I'm not getting every hair. That's why I was going in there. And a few of us be like, why is this it's taking so long in there is because I'm not getting over here. And yes, I see the part that got on my lip, but I don't care. Look, there's a little sparkle in my eyeshadow. There is. You know, I did wipe that. I'm trying to think. Yes. So I used that on Saturday. And even though I went like that, I didn't use the usual pan scrubber. So thinking some of the sparkle was left in there. Because I'm like, why am I seeing sparkle? Okay, let's do lips and change real quick. And then we'll be on the way. I never put on. My lips are going to be so dry. Because I brushed my teeth before I did this. Okay, so that was leftover whatever. Okay, yeah, my definitely looks drier. What's it gonna do? It looked like it had settled in my fine lines. That's why I was like, okay, it's not too bad. I'm trying to go like that. About face. I can't see to see. So about face. This is Elysian. Yeah, I'd say Elysian. That's what it's called. Because it's very moussey. So give me a second. So it's not moving as much, but it's there. Okay. I have not picked out earrings. I don't think about that when I'll change because we know this keeps happening. Alright. Okay, let's pick out some earrings. So yeah, it's just a black shirt. It's a crop top according to I'm trying to see if my face would ever touch that makeup get on. Okay. So I was thinking maybe these, since everything is so plain. Because I'm not going all the way downtown Phoenix, but the thing is I have to walk. It's not too far. And I've never had a problem so far, knock on wood. Let's press wood, knock on wood. Anybody bothering me? so I'm not wearing these because even though those are fake, I don't need nobody harassing me. Okay. So let me stand. If I had I have pearls, but if I had a different kind of necklace, like a gold something necklace, it'd be perfect with this. But I don't, because I don't have a lot of necklaces. Lux something or whatever. I realized I haven't seen her cross my timeline recently, and I'm like, I keep saying I'm gonna buy a necklace from her. Has not crossed my timeline for me to remember. So So is that an outfit? And I'm going to wear sneakers, my Reeboks, the white Reeboks with them. With that, I am off to go listen to find out what is going on with these men. Gen Z these days. Okay, I'll talk to y'all later.